I got me box delivered with all the garments that I made on Great British Sewing Bee Season 11. Now we're on to week 5. I've already filmed 1, 2, 3 and 4, so go back and watch them if you want to, but right now I've got Gladys down. We're going to go through week 5. This week it was reduce, reuse, recycle, and the first challenge was the pattern challenge, and it was zero waste. This is one of the only garments that I made that I could model for you, so Gladys, my mannequin, is going to take a back seat. I was so excited when we got the pattern challenge because I had never done a zero waste pattern before, and I really wanted to try one. Now I didn't do great in this challenge because I didn't actually get finished. I didn't have any of my buttons on, and I only got 2 buttonholes put on. Even though I didn't finish, and yes, I will be finishing it, I was really happy with how I'd done my pockets and how the garment was constructed, to be honest. This challenge was all about the maths and the working out, so if you got that right, you were pretty much home free. Challenge 2 was the transformation, and I love this one. We got given tents. A little behind the scenes, so when we're standing waiting to go in for the transformation, they don't let us see what we're going to be doing. So Stuart was in front of me, and he glanced through the doors that were doing the countdown and looked at me as if to say, oh my god. And I was like, Stuart, what is it? Just before we walked in. When the doors opened, you can see by my face, I was chuffed. Now I knew I was going to use a lot of elastic in this one because tent fabric does not stretch. So to make the fabric hook the body, you have to use the elastic to keep it tight. The camera guys were laughing at me because the pants were actually humongous when I first cut them out, but they needed a lot of space so that I could get them over the hips of the mannequin. What you didn't get to see on the show was the cape was actually humongous. I used pretty much all of my fabric. When I opened it out, I was like, wow. This was an extra special challenge for me because all I wanted was to win one transformation, and this was the one for me. Moving on to the last challenge of the day, and this was the made to measure, and it was based on the 1950s trend of make, do and mend. This was the moment in the competition when I decided that I was going to do it for me and not for what I thought the judges wanted to see. I just wanted to have fun and make something that really represented me and my family. So the story behind the garment is that me and my family always go and do a Christmas vacation together, and we always get matching pajamas. Now in 2022 we did this, and these were the pajamas that I used to make this dress. A little bit more behind the scenes, so when they called half time in this challenge, me and Kat still hadn't sewn anything. We'd only cut our panel pieces out. This is what Patrick meant when he said you could see the ghost of the old pajamas running through the skirt. Unfortunately, my mum passed away just before we went on this Christmas vacation, and I wanted her represented, so the white fur muff was made from a shawl I'd made for her the year before. In judging, Patrick said he loved the muff, and just as he said it, Stuart was sat behind me and he said, don't we all? I still can't believe I'm saying this, but I won Garment of the Week with this dress. It was unbelievable.